Okay, so here's the shake that I've been making since Friday. Friday night I went to Clark's Nutritional Center and I bought these three things because I heard John Rose talk about them, and I've seen a few other videos of people talking about them to do a colon cleanse, and they'll bind to things. They'll expand their expanding agents, and they'll bind to your entire intestinal tract. They'll just pull everything out, and I just saw some pretty gnarly stuff come out of me. First of all, the psyllium husk. It's just a powder form. The bentonite clay. This is a liquid form. You can shake it up. And the activated charcoal. Now all three of these things this is going to act like a fiber. This is going to act like it's going to expand and pull things out. It's the same thing. Now this is black powder form, and I'm trying to be rational about this and think that what came out of me was black right now. Maybe it wasn't mucoid plaque. Maybe it was just this stuff. But you're going to see in a minute how little I put in there and how much came out of me. Okay, so they recommend 8 ounces of water. I seen a video where a guy, he did more. I'm probably going to do more. There's 8 ounces right there. There's 12 ounces, 13. There's 13 ounces. I'm going to stop. There's like 13, 14 ounces right there. I'm going to stop right there. Okay, so let's do the bentonite clay. And I seen this guy doing it. He didn't really measure. He didn't get finicky like me and measure. John Rose says if it's liquid form, a tablespoon of. John Rose recommends a teaspoon of each. Teaspoon of this, teaspoon of that. Or if it's liquid form, he says tablespoon. So there's 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna go a little bit further and put 2 tablespoons. Okay. I'm gonna use 3 tablets of this. The directions, it says take 2 capsules 2 to 3 times daily, 3 to 4 hours before and after meals, or as recommended by a health practitioner. So 2 capsules, huh? I'm going to do 3 capsules, because I did 3 earlier. Did I do 3 earlier today? I did 3 earlier today. So that's 6 capsules daily. And I break these in half, and see if you can get in here close, see the powder, the black powder? Okay. Oh, these are actually coming apart really easy. The ones I did earlier didn't come apart that easy. There we go. Yeah, really easy. So you can see how much black powder I used, just 3 little capsules. And my bowel movement was a lot of black stuff came out. Okay. And I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of this stuff, psyllium husk. 1. I'm actually going to do 1 1/2. Oh, I need to get it. Seal it up. Oh, I want lemon juice. We put lemon juice earlier today, and it tasted really good. Is that an orange? It's an orange.
Do they normally have it with something else?
Huh?
Do they normally have it with something else too?
This lady on YouTube, Chef Mama Rosa, she did it with lemon juice. She also did it with chia seeds. I'm gonna stay away from chia seeds right now.
It's gonna be over here because I used it.
Just use this one. Use a little bit of lemon juice because it tasted really good with the lemon juice. I liked it. So I put like a half a lemon. It's a pretty big lemon. Seal that up. Ooh. Get it going. Shake it up. And it's all black. And you gotta drink it immediately. You can't let it sit around, from what I'm hearing. It's really good with the lemon juice. Without the lemon juice, it doesn't taste like anything. Just really, really good with the lemon juice. Okay, so that's it. And it's today's Sunday night. Let's see what comes out. Maybe tomorrow, do another coffee enema. So that was, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run a test. I'm going to put some water, put some in the water. I'm going to do the whole concoction and let it sit and see if it hardens up and gels up just sitting in the jar. Okay? So we'll see. That's it. Okay, so I'm making another shake. I used only 8 ounces this time. I used 1.5 tablespoons of the bentonite clay. I used 3 capsules of the activated charcoal, and I used a half a tablespoon of the psyllium husk. And here we go. I'll let that sit on the counter for a day and see what happens to it. Okay?
Interesting.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this video is taking me a week to do. I got a little bit lazy on it, but I mixed this last Sunday. It's been sitting here for a week. I would plan to do it like 3 days because when I was taking it, I was noticing it took me about 3 days to have a bowel movement. So it wasn't like you take it and you have a bowel movement right away. No, it took 3 days for stuff to come out. But let me just show you what came out of me. First of all, when you take this shake, what it does is the activated charcoal, the psyllium husk, and the bentonite, they bind to everything in your intestinal tract, and it pulls everything out and binds it together. It makes everything like solid form, and when you poop, it comes out looking like your intestinal tract. It's like comes out looking like a snake, you know, just like, because it just like goes through your intestinal tract, pulls everything out. And you will see black stuff. The black stuff is the activated charcoal. So you'll see the black stuff, and it'll look like, zoom in on that, it'll look like some of this like jelly stuff that's coming out. You'll see that coming out in your poop. And I freaked out when I saw it. I was like, mucoid plaque, mucoid plaque. No, it's just this activated charcoal stuff.
And whatever it grabbed.
And whatever, plus whatever it grabbed on its way out. It binded to everything and came out of you. Now this was just one shake. And I was taking one a day I did it for 5 days. Came out after, so imagine this times 3. On the 3rd day, I finally had a bowel movement. So imagine this times 3 coming out of you, plus all the fecal matter, the poop, the whatever's in there coming out too, just looking like a big long snake. Great way to clean yourself out. I found I liked it. Had no problem with using it. So yeah, that's my video on doing the psyllium bentonite shake. Hope you guys, hope it was helpful to you guys. I took it because John Rose mentioned how when you think you're clean, He says this is a test. Do one of these and see what comes out. And yeah, I had a lot of. I think it was mainly like the juices, because the juices. What?
Let's put the things right there so I could record them.
Because
Stuff you put.
the juices do have fiber. The juices do have fiber in them, so you do have bowel movements coming out. And if you got 3 days worth of juices, I was drinking like 5 juices a day. That's 15 juices. Of course, it's going to bind everything together and pull all the juices with their fiber out, along with anything else that's in there. So some people use it to, like, if they have like a bad meal, like they just felt really guilty, they went out and had some junk food, and they'll use this to clean themselves out. So that's it. That's how you make the shake, and that's how you administer it, and this is what comes out. Hope you guys learned something. See ya.